Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Wilson on 3rd down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. They're going for this. Throw.
Come on, y'all.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
First and 10 from the 41.
Touch 50, touch 50. Go 14. 19.
Russ is cooking again. Austin's there to haul it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Wilson to throw again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Steelers are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 0, 0, 0, right.
Russ now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Van Jefferson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside.
Damn.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
Wow.
Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Calvin Austin on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Wilson now off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On 1st down, it's Wilson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fryermuth there to bring it in. And what a hit there. Alex, she paced the press for moving the chains that time.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Once more, it's Wilson. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wilson now from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers, they're going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of...
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I told you I was going to get my face back this game.
Push their lead further to start the half. Boswell to add the PAT.
As you can see, I done left Justin Fields alone.
Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Steelers stretch their lead.
Russell Wilson make you play more of a football game.
Now Boswell on to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they pick him off again.
Yeah, that's all me, man.
By Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers
Made that one easy, though.
the 41-yard line. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
He puts some power on a deep one left. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's on the move. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Steelers' 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately...
didn't want it.
And he flips the field for them before being taken down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, it's Wilson.
No, sir.
And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Steelers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning.
You gone, homie? Damn, he didn't even want to say nothing at the end, yo. Sad. The nigga shouldn't have told me, beat my ass 3 times. I had to tune in on that one. Tell me you gonna beat my ass 3 times, and nigga, I'm coming to get you. Offense his ass again.
Well, the weather not fully cooperating here in Pittsburgh, but that has not stopped Steeler Nation from filling the stands at a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. Set to go now on a wet and rainy night, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
I'll fuck that all up.
This one is down he goes. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Wilson. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
Thank you, sir.
Down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. They They go play action now. Wilson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Wilson.
Damn.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
14.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He'll let it fly for Austin.
Wow.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Fight. Bang out. Bam.
Throwing.
Oh, if we can do that.
Firing quickly,
I
but
too
it's
early.
incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Alert.
Here's Wilson.
Hold on to the ball.
The stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback.
Damn it.
Tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Oh, God, somebody go get his ass.
The linebacker. I'm not sure.
Damn, good dude. Straight to him.
But look, it's clear that throwing the football going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
To throw, it's Williams. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup, 17 yards, and a bare 1st down. Here's Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. We're scoreless after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. To throw, Williams. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Swift will take it in.
Good job.
Touchdown Bears. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Got his man, it's Warren. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Touch 50, touch 50.
Wilson. Flush to his right. That's complete to the rookie from Michigan. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Running left, it's Warren. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
First carry for Najee Harris. 2 yards is the pickup, and that'll be good for a Pittsburgh 1st.
One thing I do know that offensive linemen like, they like a guy who's carrying the ball that will take what is blocked. Not try and create a big play and maybe take a loss, not try and go where the blocking isn't. But if it's just all that's there and you just put your head and your shoulders down and get that, you get the respect of the big guys up front.
A handoff for Warren. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Warren. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Steelers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now it's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Russell Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Throwing is Williams. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before break. Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
From the gun, here's Williams.
Oh, come on, fellas.
But it's incomplete.
Damn.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. To the air, Williams. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now Wilson finds Pickens out right. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken the lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. Working out of the gun, Williams.
Good shit.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
Damn.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it,
Fuck.
and he goes down. Montez Sweat able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson.
Mm.
And his throw here is incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Tripping.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return, and the Bears take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They run with a fourth-round pick, Roschon Johnson. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10. They go to Johnson again. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Ah, what a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
Johnson. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Down, goal to go.
60 vices. Here we go. Next match.
They'll run with Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bears have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's 1st and 10.
36 power. Punch left. Right.
Now Wilson. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Left pass. Right.
Throwing now is Wilson. Incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Wilson to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Austin. And out across midfield down to the 45. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Incomplete on the deep ball. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Here's Wilson. And this is caught on the sideline on the feet in. They are. What a catch. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Motherfucker.
Too much that time. It's incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
14.
He's back to throw.
God dang it, man.
He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They'll look to throw. He's got it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They run for it with Harris. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for two and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down one. It's tempting to go for two. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
Come on, Magic.
One last shot for Wilson.
Son of a bitch.
It's incomplete.
Good game, man.
They gambled for the win, and they trail by 1
Yeah,
here in the final
man.
moments.
Man.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle.
More than a miracle.
And this one travels out of bounds. So
Oh, he touched it, though, yo.
The onside kick try.
Great game, man.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A.